Yo, 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 yes sir. Your boy, Six Shooter. Back in some more videos, man, more content, man. I'm in the blue room, man. I'm in the little room. Goddamn, got my laptop, man. I'm working on the laptop. So excuse the quality and, you know what I'm saying, the jittering and the movement. Got a little video right here. Gonna cover. Watch, see what that's talking about. Well, I got this little skunt, man. Y'all light up, man. If y'all ain't lighting up, man, click off the video, man. Roll you up something, man, and get back to it, man. Let's see what's up, man. Y'all niggas need to click on my last videos. Check them, bro. Click my social media links, man, if you want to follow me on Facebook or any type of social media. So, have you noticed how fast time seems to be going? Yes, I have. Time definitely been flying. Seemed like it was just 2019. Seemed like it was just 2019, just 2020, bro.
Time doesn't feel real anymore.
It don't.
I've struggled with this for a while. I was actually going to make this video about a month and a half ago, but held off. The feeling is still there, though. This hasn't gotten any better. Ever since COVID, I feel like time and space, the world around me, my life.
First of all, gotta acknowledge his hat. Shout out to the vets, man. Chevy or it ain't heavy, man. Shout out to my Dodge boys, but man, come on now. Y'all know who the king of the road is.
The perception of it through my eyes and through my experience is not in line with the world around me. I feel like something happened to where we're not in unison anymore. I feel like the world is moving faster than I am. Or we're off.
Definitely.
If I was going to give some kind of an analogy or some kind of a way to describe what I feel, I would explain it like this.
I'm going to explain it like this. Y'all know how, like, y'all feel like everything is moving around you and you just there. That's how that feel for me. Like, when we come down to this topic, nigga, I just feel like everything around me moving faster than what I'm doing. Like, once I started paying bills, nigga, insurance, like, all that other shit, like, 7 years ago, that's when everything started picking up. Like, picking up the pace. I say more like 2020. It started picking up the pace, like, bills coming in faster, seem like every 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Feel like
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your
Shout out
dreams.
Wells Fargo, man.
So your dream car and vacation home may be closer than you think. Ready to meet the dream
Excuse
team?
the advertisements,
You can
fellas.
with Wells Fargo.
Excuse ads.
life in itself is, or time itself or whatnot, is almost like this old school dial on a radio, and you can tune in a radio station. And when things are what and where they should be, the station is just dialed in perfect. You guys know that feeling if you're old enough to use an old radio. I feel like since COVID, something bumped the dial.
It did, bro.
I have this lingering feeling in the back of my head at all times.
CERN did it. Y'all brothers gotta pay attention, bro. We in the scriptures, bro. If y'all ain't religious, bro, you ain't gotta be. Just start having some sense. Start having some common sense on what's going on, brother. Just because our asses grew up in the environment where we have to go to a school every day, we're programmed to get up and go to school every day, go to work. If you're black ass in jail, get up and go to damn rec, go to the yard or wherever the fuck. Nigga, we programmed to do shit like this, nigga. Back in the day, Old Testament, they won't watch no damn Disney Channel, waking up, going to school, this and that, and the third. Nigga, them niggas was slaying motherfucking niggas and doing the most. Like, what the fuck? Like, we gotta get real, bro. We gotta start having common sense of what's really going on, man.
That something's off.
CERN did it.
Time and space is off.
CERN.
It doesn't feel right. And it feels just like that. Like somebody bumped the knob of the radio that is the tuning of the world around me.
I know what he talking about. He pretty much explaining it as like it's like the government turned this bitch up a notch. Man, hold on, bro. Let me show y'all something, bro. Now, brothers, let's pay attention. Ecclesiastes 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and to not harm you. Plans to give you hope and future. Let's see here. But 2 Peter 3:8. But beloved, do not forget this one thing, that with the Lord, one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. Look, man, it ain't really much to say with that, bro. Really, bro, time getting like sped up because that's what the Lord want, bro. The days is approaching to its end.
It's just, I'm not quite on the station. I'm off a little bit. I remember before Kufid, Monday felt like Monday, Sunday felt like Sunday, Fridays felt like Fridays. I find myself now daily having this strange feeling of things aren't what they seem to be. Does that make sense? Before Kufid, my whole world was different. I feel like the world we live in today is a different life than that. And of course, in many ways, you could say that it was, right?
It was. Yes, it was, brother. It was. So that means. But some of that is because some of us was young and we had got older. Like, I guess you going through school every day and shit like that, and you going through after school activities. Of course, the days gonna get longer, but in this case, the days are actually feeling like they're faster, like just from some odd reason.
But I'm talking about just the linear time itself seems different. And I sound like a wild hippie lunatic when I say this, and I can't explain myself as clear as maybe someone else can. But I just can't help but feel like something weird happened.
The Lord speed up time.
Like I'm aging faster. I feel like I find myself constantly saying, man, I can't believe it's already Friday. I can't believe it's already July. Or I can't believe it's already 2025. Do you guys realize, for me personally, like 2020 until now is all just a blur. It's literally
definitely is, bro. Like, bro, ain't live. It's definitely a blur. I remember like it was yesterday. 2020, nigga. I was It seemed like it was like, nigga, 2020, nigga. I was living with my father, bro. But I had an apartment at the same time. Like, I usually forget that I was living with my daddy when he was still living. And I was living in my apartment, paying rent. So my father lived in the country, I lived in the city. So that's how I know things been sped up. Because I've been living in the city for about 5 years, 5, 6 years. And my father passed in 2021. And it's just now 2025, about to be 2026. Time is rolling by. Now, let me see. Psalm 90:12. So teach us to number our days that we may get heart of wisdom. This verse highlights. Let me see. We spend time. Everything season, time. Yeah, I'm busy. Did that verse. I ain't careful. Short. Yeah, bro. He gonna damn speed time up, bro.
Pretty a blur to me.
Which he's doing now.
It's one big blur, and I can't
God gonna
decipher
speed
one
up
year
time,
from the other.
bro.
I don't remember any differentiating factors between any year from 2020 till now, or right around 2020. I literally can't. It's
Shit,
all
I
a big
can,
blur.
but I feel him.
You realize how freaky that is to feel like I've lost that time?
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
I almost feel like... Do you guys remember that Simpsons episode? To any of you that watched The Simpsons, you guys remember that Simpsons episode when they find that portal or whatever that was in the closet or in the wall? And they go into that portal and they're in that different universe? You remember that? That's kind of how I feel.
Yep.
I feel like I'm myself, but I feel like I was slipped into some time traveling machine or some parallel universe. And it's not like massively different. I just feel off. Going back to that radio analogy, I feel like the station's not crystal clear. It's not perfectly tuned in. I feel like someone bumped the dial and there's some static. The station, the world that I'm tuned into, is off. And I talk to tons of people that feel the same way. I've had a lot of people use this analogy that gets thrown around all the time of, well, that's just your perception as you get older, because when you were a kid, summertime felt like forever, because that was just your perceived amount of time, and as you get older, a summer's like, no, it's not that. It's not that.
Nah, not these days, buddy.
What I'm talking about is this feeling of, is lost time the right word? Or feeling like I'm out of place. Or maybe the world around me is out of place.
Definitely.
I've talked to people from 18 years old to in their 70s that agree with me, but nobody can really pinpoint the feeling. Nobody can quite pinpoint this feeling. And going back to the video I made before, I made a video not too long ago about how people don't seem to feel things like they used to. Looking back now, as I'm brainstorming right now in this video, thinking out loud, looking back now, maybe I was off in that video. I blamed the cell phones and the smartphones.
All right, fellas. It took me a minute, brothers. Y'all bear with me, brothers. Forgive me. Give y'all this little edification. Now, this was the verse I really was looking for. Matthew 24:22. And unless those days were shortened, no flesh will be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. Bruh, so period. Like the people that notice that time going faster than others, like, they really see it. They really know what's going on. I ain't saying they chosen, but they really see it. But it's explaining that God, the Most High Yah, is going to shorten our days, because if he wouldn't, then it would be catastrophic. Like I said, bro, this the hood channel. When it come down to scriptures and stuff like that, I'm not gonna cherry pick no scripture or nothing like that, bro. We have niggas walking around with 100 rounds and buttons on the back of their Glocks and everything else, bro. That's catastrophic. So that means niggas riding around doing, man, hell no. we would not survive. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for God shortening these days, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Let me see.
Blame their what they've done in disconnecting the human element of life. I think it's more than that. I think it's more than that. I think that what I was talking about in that video somewhat applies to this video. Something weird happened, and again, this sounds like some hippie shit.
Oh well.
There is something to life with our spirit and our soul and energy and chemistry and like that alignment with the world. It's not quite the same anymore.
Nah, buddy.
Co-pilot, banana.
It's not, buddy.
That point I made in that other video about humans not feeling things like they used to and being off, I can equate that to this video as well. It's almost like, I was going to say we have all changed, like I did in that video, but I wonder if something weird happened to where the world around us changed and we're all just feeling off. I've seen some people talk about, what is that, CERN? Or like trying to split an atom or some weird thing and make
CERN.
a parallel universe.
Yep.
I'm butchering that, so if any of you have knowledge of what I'm discussing or what
I do. Slap knees. CERN is a motherfucker. Now look. Japan and them, they be opening up damn little, they be trying to open up portals and shit like that. I know Japan be trying to do that shit. China, all the motherfuckers. They be I think all the different countries be trying certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Involving themselves with prototypes and things of the sort that's from CERN and things trying new shit. Like Japan with them suns. Trying them suns that was China. One of them had a fake ass sun. Like they be trying shit, bro. Like that shit weird.
talk about. Can you put it down below? Because I don't know much about that, but I've heard people talk about that. I'm going to look into that when I end this video. I want to learn a little bit more about that. It almost feels like something like that. Like I said, it's almost like that Simpsons episode when they go into the wall and they're in that different universe. That's almost how this feels. Time is different.
Yeah.
The days are just ripping by. And I can't distinguish one day from the other, it feels like. I can't even distinguish 1 year from the next since like 2020. I literally can't distinguish much difference between anything. It's all a big blur, one amalgamated blur of years that have just gone by, and I feel like it was a blink.
I can't either.
I feel like I was abducted by aliens, and I have all this lost time that I can't account for. That's how I feel.
If y'all think about it, (2015 to 2020) was 5 years. That felt long as it is. 2017 to 2022 was 5 years. Y'all think about that shit.
And I don't know if it's just the adaptation of going through such a crazy time with COVID, and we're just not really back to normal. Is it that? That's what I wrote this off as for a long time, but now I'm starting to think it's not that. I'm starting to think it's something different.
I thought it was that too, but no.
I'm starting to think something like physically or spiritually or whatever happened. And going back to what I said at the beginning of the video, like the tuner on an old school radio, the dial is not dialed in perfect like it should be or like it used to be. The station is not coming in clear. We're off.
Makes
We're
sense.
off.
Perfect.
I feel like my time or my perception of time and my going through my day and the world around me, you know, you used to do this. Now I feel like one's like moving, they're off, man.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough to explain this properly. I wish I was, but I'm just thinking out loud. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Do you guys feel off?
I feel
like
buddy.
time's moving faster than it used to. And I almost feel like all of us feel it, but we can't quite pinpoint the odd feeling of being off. Let me know what you guys think.
Boy, I be damned. Well, y'all heard it. Damn, y'all heard it. Shit. I don't know. That one put me in a damn trance, buddy. I guess that time is speeding up. We can't explain it. Only God can. Like he would explain himself anyways to us. Like we got the majesty to hear that. But I hope y'all got a good idea of probably what I feel like is going on. And if y'all been feeling that too, then y'all probably know what's going on or got a bright idea. But yeah, man, that concludes that one. Let's go round up another. We'll be back.